Right, okay, heading on to issue number 56 now, which is an issue with Caradrons, and it looks like we are getting another one of these kind of named units. So I like named units in games like Age of Sigmar because it makes them feel less like two grand armies facing each other, which is what I want from the old world, and more like, kind of very specific aims, like a gang of adventurers going off and doing a very specific role. So I like these things, and I think, again, I'm not sure if they're from something like Warcry or Underworlds, which I think are the Age of Sigmar small games. So, yeah, we've got Thundrik's Profiteers, which I like anything that's different, and these guys look quite cool actually. You've got what I assume is Thundrik being floated up on a balloon there, and then it looks like the rest of the squad. Yeah, it looks like the kind of, well, I suppose crew really for a skyship. Okay, let's have a look in the issue then. So the Caradron Code. I've been reading quite a few books now with the Caradron overlords in it, and I'm getting a feel for how they behave and what their attitudes are. And that makes them an interesting faction because they feel like they take everything that I like about dwarves, or in the case of Age of Sigmar, the Durridin, and they pull it up a new level. They bring us about a different way of looking at them. Because of the way that they're phrased, there's a kind of underlying code of honour, there's an underlying dwarven ethos, but when you start reading about them, you get the distinct impression that, of course, they're profit driven, even beyond the normal behaviours of quite a lot of dwarves who, although they like gold, you can kind of tell that the Caradron, some of them will sell you out for wealth at times. So that has actually happened in a book that I've read. So that makes it quite interesting as well. If you wanted to do a force of them who are becoming corrupted, so corrupted Caradron, it can happen. It's actually in a book I've read where one has become corrupted, and I could imagine that could potentially happen to a whole host of them if they became ridiculously greedy. So I like the idea of the Caradron, and I love the way that they are I've probably said this many times, but the natural evolution of the Durridin, and they don't feel out of place. I know dwarves have had gyrocopters. They are engineers in the old world, so they obviously take their ethos with them to the realms, and that they enhance their technology to survive. So yeah, we've got some. Anyway, the good thing is we've got that little bit of lore. We've got Thundrik's Profiteers and then a description of who they are, talking about them. So he's an aether chemist, Bjorgen Thundrik. And, they're off looking for wealth and glory. What else do we have here? So, each one of them is individually named, which is what we've got so far with Zandaya's Truth Seekers and, oh gosh, the Sylvaneth one. I have to click in my head what their name is. They're a group of reverends, and I just can't quite click the name. Let's have a look at it. So, how to build, as we expect by this point. They look quite easy builds as well. In fact, they're push fit models, so that's going to hopefully be a quick job, and I won't have to glue anything with any luck. How to paint them. Now, again, Barak Var is the Caradrons that they are teaching. Sorry, Barak Nah is the one that they're trying to teach you how to paint. I've got to do my own. I've got to do my own barrack. I might actually look up what is it. I think it is Barrack Var, the old world port. I'm going to check their colour scheme. I might use that as the basis. So we got a nice little guide on how to paint them. Big flashy up warning. These guys are going to be a nightmare to paint. I think it's going to be an absolute pain with lots of nooks and crannies, and I suspect that my poor brushes are going to die. Okay, so the war scrolls, obviously, for each individual within it. And moving on from there, we've got some tactics for the Loon Smasher Fanatics. We have the Boingrot Bounders. What else do we have here? Forged in War, the Scent of Blood as our battle plan. Again, these battle plans are getting very interesting. They're very... they look like they're going to be a lot of fun. I am terrible. I just don't get time to record games, unfortunately, because I don't like doing them with just me, because it makes me look like I've got no friends. Oh gosh, no, oh Christ, I say that. No, but the problem is the person who I play most with is my son, and he just has no interest on being on camera. And you've got to respect that. I'm going to have to get in touch with my old friends and see if they'll sit down, play with me, and make videos. Okay, let's have a look at these. So again, push fit models. These should be a nice, easy one. You can see we've got our Thundrik here. Thundriks. Yeah, Thundrik. Yep. Here we, I like the details on quite a lot of these. They're quite. I love the look of the Caradrons. I don't love them in the same way that I love the Sylvaneth. I think the Sylvaneth just look damn beautiful. What I love about these, as far as just the way they look, is they're just perfectly what I would want a dwarf who has improved his tech to look like, and it's. There's just the right amount of design to them, as in like things that aren't needed but just look good. Like I think it's Grungy. I think, or is it Grimnir or Grungy? Grungy is the. Well, I can't remember which one's the Slayer God and which one's the regular, the Over God. The other thing I'm curious about, and I'm just going to have a good look, because I know for a fact that the Caradrons do have female crew dwarves. I love the way that they actually, when a female dwarf Caradron turns up, they're frequently described as Dutter, the way that they use the naming conventions as well. I like that one. So it'll be like, instead of Thundrik's son, it'll be Thundrik's Dutter, something along those lines. I like that. It's kind of nice. It's got a good ring to it. So there we go. They look good, and I like them, and I can't wait to get them together and add them to my Caradrons up there. So that's our issue number 56, and we've got a named unit, which means that they're going to be a bit of a punchier unit on the battlefield than your regular ones, and they're going to look absolutely great added to my Caradron Overlords. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.